Hey guys, it's Sash, and I'm just going to take you through really quickly a nice little execute that you can do on Dcash. This will be what you'd do during a force buy when you've got Tech 9s, but you're playing at a high level. I would rate this strat premier, only to attempt against really good teams, so you've got to read on their setups. They're not going to be playing stupid things that catch you out. But you're going to have a Tech 9 force buy, maybe second round. You've got, let's say, 3 pistol kills. That allows you $300 extra on 3 other people, which allows you 3 smokes. The 3 smokes that I'm going to be going through are 1 that blocks off highway, 1 that blocks off this side car, 1 that blocks off this side car. The essentials of the strat is just to isolate the A bomb site, cut off rotations, and ensure a bomb plant at minimum. Winning the round can be quite difficult because you're on a force buy against high tier players, but I recommend boosting someone to lurk mid. So the essentials of the strat are one boost lurk mid. He's going to be cutting off most rotations through Z connector, anyone that's coming through T spawn, just sort of locking out the round for the rest of your teams. They have to worry about what they have to worry about and nothing else. You're going to get 2 in A main, you can have 2 in door. First 2 people in A main, they're going to spot info if there's anyone sight. Obviously, they're going to spot if anyone's heaven, but they're basically clearing close fork. This is the hardest position to clear. A lot of CTs will come to listen for sound, notice that it's a rush, and sort of fall back a little bit. You're not really sure where they're going to fall back to, when they fall back of red, or if they're just lurking around forklift. So the first 2 people are going to jump through, they're going to clear forklift, and they're going to look towards MBK. Now they're not going to try and kill the MBK guy because hopefully by this point he's going to be dead, but they're going to be looking through at the flashbangs to see where they're coming from, whether they can read 1 or 2 people mid, whether someone's already throwing a Molotov through from car, these really simple things. All the meanwhile they're going to be clearing close sight and back quad. I say that it's not their job to clear MBK because you've got 2 people coming through door. As soon as they reach forklift, as soon as you see on your minimap that they're out forklift, your 2 people, you're going to go ahead and open the squeaky door, and you're going to clear, obviously, close sight if there's an immediate threat, but close MBK, default plant, and then make your way into back quad, and hopefully their AWPer, some AWPers are going to get off maybe 2 or 3 shots. Hopefully he only manages to get off 2 shots, and you've traded 2 on A site, or even if he's playing solo, you've just traded 1 guy. Which allows you the bomb plant, and then you need to get decent post plants. The site is completely yours at this point. You've got all your smokes up, you've cleared everything, so you're going to plant open. Unfortunately your lurk mid, it's not planted for him, so if he's the only one alive, he might just go and save a weapon. But these are the essentials of the strat that I'm going to take you through, and I'll show you the smokes now. So here's the first 2 smokes. The first one you want to line up. These 2 people are going to be going door after they throw their smokes, but the first one you line up is you come to this red piece of graffiti. You see this tiny little notch on the wall in between these 2 antennas. You basically just bring your crosshair, basically 2 antennas height high, and as soon as you press W, you press click. So it's a tiny little run throw. The second smoke is really simple, just line it up in the antenna, and these 2 smokes are going to look like this. Really simple execute. Now this smoke is quite famous. It was at the top of Reddit for a while, and it's all because of Neo. You basically sit in T-spawn, and you see this light patch of cloud, and just tracing it roughly with my crosshair, you get this tiny little bit here, which is a tiny sticky outy bit in the light patch of cloud. That's where you want to put your crosshair. The essentials of this smoke is it's a run throw. You've got to hug this side of the wall until you hold this point, so you're going to be holding W and A up until this point. Then you let go of A and you hold W, and when you come in the middle of the doorway is when you release the smoke. So it's going to look something like this. You line up, you start running, and your eyes shouldn't be on your crosshair at this point. It should be looking at the top left of your screen so that you can see at what time you need to throw the smoke. And that will end up bouncing on this piece here, bouncing on this tiny corner, so it's a really difficult smoke to throw. and basically blocking out highway. There's no one ways that they can look through. They just have to sort of botch their way through, and if they do, hopefully you've got 2 people ready and waiting with the Tech 9s. And that's the first in a series of cash takes. Thanks.